Central Michigan University hosted the Great Lakes affiliate of college and university resident halls, or GLACURH, conference this weekend. Over 550 student leaders from Ontario, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, and Michigan attended GLACURH. In order to put on a conference of this magnitude, 14 CMU student leaders and 5 faculty advisors have been working for the past 8 months organizing everything from logistics to food to activities. Volunteers played a large role in making the GLACURH conference a success. Ashley Steffen, the volunteer coordinator, explains her role.
For volunteer coordinator, I am in charge of over 90 volunteers. We've had approximately 98 volunteers sign up, and currently I think we're to 90 volunteers that are actually working during the conference. So I've had a big role of making sure that volunteers are here. I check them in, I tell them exactly what I want them to do, and just making sure that they have an integral part in the conference and make sure everything goes well.
This year's theme for the GLACURH conference was Legendary Leadership, Adventure of a Lifetime. One of the many aspects of the conference is to raise money for philanthropy. This year's philanthropy is the World Wildlife Fund.
For a philanthropy chair, I decided to come up with a fun idea to raise money, and I thought maybe it would be cool to do a silent auction, so I brought that up last semester, and it's working, so it's really exciting. So over the summer I wrote request letters to a bunch of organizations and companies.
Over $2,000 was raised through the auction and donations from the 51 delegations, which is the most amount of money raised at a conference in years. After delegation leaders checked in at the Comfort Inn Conference Center Friday afternoon, festivities officially began during opening ceremonies that night. Sarah Olston, CMU's Wheeler Hall director, was the keynote speaker. Olston's inspiring speech was followed by roll call, where delegations performed a spirited song, skit, or dance representing their school. Following the opening ceremonies, delegates went over to Finch Fieldhouse. We're at the peak of the adventure of a lifetime, where GLACURH 2009 delegates can enjoy many activities, including rock climbing, the Leadership Safari Challenge course, 3-lane bungee run, and inflatable human foosball. Enjoying the many activities provided at Finch created quite a bit of hunger. That's where Mo McManus comes in.
Food, you can't do a ton of stuff ahead of time. You can be like, oh yeah, can we get this deal? We can work with all of the different people that are going to be helping us out with the conference. However, you don't get the food until it's right there. So just the past week has been really busy going shopping, just making sure everything's good and getting the food in here tonight. You never know it's going to work out until the actual night of. That's the most nerve-wracking part, so that's probably the hardest.
All of these events would not have been possible if not for the hard work and dedication of one individual, the GLACURH 2009 conference chair. I was able to talk to Caitlin Wozniak for a few minutes who explained her role.
I'm a liaison to our staff here. We have 15 students and 5 professional faculty advisors, and I am also a part of the regional board of directors, so communicating anything with the conference to them because they run the regional organization. And then also I'm a liaison to all of our universities that came. We have 53 here right now, and making sure that they have all of the information that they need to get them prepared for the conference.
Saturday began early with student leaders attending a variety of programming sessions. This allowed delegates to learn and explore new programs that they can take back and implement at their home university, another huge component of the GLACURH conference. During all of these activities, the atmosphere is filled high with spirit. Songs and games are played whenever there is a break. Students are able to recite cheers that they know and use at their home universities, as well as learn new ones. It all comes down to showing off your school pride.
You gotta show that you're proud of where you came from. We used to do this. Our colors are blue and white, obviously. This is the getup we usually wear to our football games, and we're just proud to be EIU. So we wanted to show GLACURH and the rest of the schools that we're proud to be EIU.
GLACURH 2009 delegations are trying really hard to be the most spirited, but other items being judged on include banner display and roll call. After a long day of programming and cheering, everyone gets fancied up for the end conference banquet. Here, delegations are recognized for their hard work, being awarded for having created the best banner, display, have performed the best roll call, and who has cheered the best. The conference finally concludes with what college students do best, dancing. Just like most of the activities that occurred during GLACURH, tradition plays a large role with traditional dances being performed. The adventure of a lifetime comes to an end Sunday morning when delegations begin their long journey back home. Delegates leave with new relationships, sharper leadership skills, and great memories.